Hey guys, welcome back to the Sensu Pop channel for another video. Today's video, it's gonna be a fun one. It's a continuation of the top 5 series. Last week I took a break. This week, let's come back to it. Alright, so top 5 leaders that needs to be rebooted since Bandai it's already asking us for our opinion on a poll, right? Which top 5 it's gonna do it. So I'm gonna pick one leader from each particular color that I really think that it is time for them to be rebooted to make it a little bit better, right? A little bit more playable. Unfortunately, this list, I understand it's gonna be there's gonna be a lot of biasness, so there is not gonna be too many rules on it, or there's not gonna be any rules on it. I'm gonna pick my top 5. You have your top 5. I'm not gonna convince you why my top 5 is better than your top 5, and I don't think this is gonna work, right? We are just gonna try to make the decks that we love, the leaders that we love, a little bit more playable, a little bit more competitive. That's what we're trying to do here. All right, so top 5. My choice, my pick, the first one that I'm gonna pick, let's go with my red option. It's gonna be Babidi. So Babidi, it's my red option. I was thinking between him and Vegeta, but unfortunately I actually like the mechanics for Babidi a little bit better. So just one thing. The difference between rebooted and making a new leader is that the mechanics stays similar. So don't change too much of the mechanics, just keep it as it is. Alright, so my red option will be Babidi because I love the Babidi margin seal board technique. Maybe have a better margin boot that pops out of it, right? A 20k that does 1 damage. It's not exactly a very big deal right now, and what I would like it to be changed. Okay, this is what I like to be changed. First thing, let him draw some cards before he awakens. Second thing, during his awaken cycle, can we give him 15 so it's actually a little bit easier for to protect him and have a little bit better stuff to what we can do here is something like Zamasu, right? During defensive turn, give him a 15, but during offensive turn, let him have a -5. I don't mind during the offensive turn that I don't hit, or I need to pay more, I need to nag more on my hands just to hit someone, but defensively, it is a nightmare to defend him at 10k. Right? So this is what I maybe would want. Maybe give him 15k on his when he's defending himself, and minus the 5k. It's fine, and give him a better thing that pop out of that seal ball, and that is something that I would love, right? So this would be my number 5 pick. So let's go with number 4 pick, which is a blue leader. I think everyone sees this coming. It's gonna be Goku Black. He has a very interesting mechanics because he is energy manipulation but aggro at the same time. He uses life to gain that particular part, but however to gain that 1 energy so that you can use that 1 energy to do something. Right now at this moment, together with him and Zeno, it is already a little bit bordering on broken, right? People already found a way to break him. That's why he is not very I don't know, they need to do something about this leader. His hand size is not that good, and you get to awaken at 4. That means you're defending yourself at 10k, even at 4 lives, and that's not very, very good, right? Of course, you said that he can awaken at 4. However, he loses his ability to do anything, his very, very powerful ability in the front when he is, after he awakens. So the thing that you want to do is that you want to awaken at 2 lives with this guy, and it gets a little bit scary when that happens. Of course, this guy is there to play fast, end the game fast. If you don't end the game fast, you're dead. However, maybe we can balance it out a little, have a little bit more hand size. You know, the big Goku that destroys 3 energy is not as powerful as it is, especially it needs to evolve on something. It's not as powerful as it is in the past, so do something about him. I don't know what they're gonna do though. Give him a little bit more card draw, maybe on his awakened side. Yeah, when he swings, draw a card. That would be really, really nice. Yeah. So that's it. So relatively all the things stays similar, and maybe give him a little bit more card draw. That would be enough. Yep. So my green option definitely way on the bias. It's definitely on the bias level. I want this leader to be to have a little bit of recon. What I like about this leader is his mechanics is very similar to what he is, right? He destroys you, he doesn't care. He's a berserker. He destroys your opponent, he destroys you. However, drop one card right now is not exactly the craziest thing ever. Let's be real. So what do I want this to change, right? Everything stays the same, but take away his permanent piece. This card cannot attack battle cards. Why? The reason is, with the introduction of a Deadly Defender, Vegito, right? Absolute Intimidation Vegito. There are like, even with Rebooted, the big Rebooted right now, you cannot attack. If they are in rest mode, you cannot attack leaders, which is a very handicapped thing because you cannot draw if you can't attack. When this card was created, it makes sense because you want to attack opponent's leader so that when you drop a card, they can draw a card from their life. So it's a very good mechanics for them to make them think, do they want to drop a card, and they will drop further card if they want to defend themselves, or they want to take their one life from their hands to their hand so that they have a +1. However, at this point of time in the game, dropping one is not exactly a super big deal, especially with leaders that can draw a lot of cards. So take away the permanent that cannot attack a battle cards. That would be really nice. That's all I ask, but let the artwork remain the same. Maybe that's asking a little bit too much, but that would be something that I ask for. It's a very mixed bag feeling for me with this card because I want everything to stay the same, even the artwork. But I just want this particular permanent to be removed but we saw with the new cards that are being rebooted, the permanent is not removed, right? They changed, not that the permanent is not removed, the artwork are changed. I kind of like this card very much. It has a very big sentimental value in my heart because this is the first deck that I play. So if this card is not chosen, I don't care. It's also really nice. I will play with a handicap with this. Another reason, I'm sorry to drag on with this card, another reason why this, you would say, there's so many Broly cards, why not just play other Broly cards? There's a difference between other Broly cards and this card. The reason is that if you want to play really like the OG Broly, with the OG Broly line, you really kind of have to play this particular leader because you want to play it in mono green. So that is the reason why. Yeah. Alright, so this is my take on for the green. So now we're gonna go to my black. My black option will be, I know a lot of people said Masayan. I'm sorry, it's not Masayan for me because Masayan, I think it's pretty playable, but there's a card which is borderline. It's actually really good, but it needs a little help. Zeno. Zeno would be my pick for my black cards because of this one particular permanent. You can't include cards in the deck that don't have the universe as part of their special trait. This is very a big handicap, right? It's a very powerful card that encapsulate what a lot of things in the deck. However, with him, and if you don't have the access to things like Denial of Hope, you don't have access to things like what do you call that, Desperate Measures. Because of this particular thing, right now we have so many decks that have can't include universe as part of their special trait. We already have we have a lot of cards, a lot of decks that says that cards with universe as their special trait in all areas, as if they have no specified cost. Of course, you have like the universe 7. However, the problem with this particular card is so it's not a big deal just to grant him the access to extra cards also, right? It's pretty limiting with him without access to extra cards because of this particular thing. He has only access to one extra card, in my opinion, if I remember correctly, which is the universe of 7 extra card, but that is all. So if we can take out this particular permanent, that would be really nice. Everything remains the same with this leader. It's a very fun leader. It really creates very fun interaction. Just remove the permanent. That would be really nice. Alright, that would be my black thing. So the last color, yellow. Bojack. For some reason, I don't know why, Bandai, when they created this particular leader together with the Bojack theme, they thought that, oh my god, it is so extra strong with this leader. We have to make sure that when your life is 4 or less, you may flip this card over. That's right, you hear me correctly. This particular one guy does not have any. He is the only guy in the only leader in the whole entire card game that does not have any ability when he awakens. You don't untap one, you don't draw one. Even there are cards that lets you untap one or at least draw one card. This guy has nothing. And this guy, I like his mechanics, so everything stays the same. That would be really, really good. I love it. However, for some reason, that when your life is 4 or less, you may flip this card over. I do not know what's going on there. So what I would like is when he awakens, everything stays the same with this guy. I like his artwork. Also, if you want to change it, it's fine. Because if you want to change it on the backside, I'm also fine. Give him some foiling. That would be good. But when your life is 4 or less, let him at least untap 2 energy or draw 2, please. He's not exactly a crazy drawer, but you can draw a lot with. You can kind of draw quite a bit with this guy if you know how to play with him. However, why? Please help me. Help me out here, please. Yeah, just give him a untap one or a draw one. Alright, so that is my option for my top 5. I understand you will not disagree with me, and because when it comes to this topic, there are a lot of biasness that comes into play. I understand my choices are very, very biased. I want to put in set 2 Fusamasu also, because that guy needs some help there with the card draw, right? But however, like I said, my rule, 1 card per color, so that would be my option there. Alright, so guys, make your decision, make that poll,